Good evening, everyone. Happy Saturday. This is Michelle Ship. I am the business page owner of WHAM Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook. Thanks for joining me for my Facebook Live challenge. Today is actually day 5 and it's the weekend edition, so I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my humble abode. I decided to do a Facebook Live directly from my little one's bedroom. And we have a full house. The family's all here, super busy this weekend, but I did want to pop on here real quick just to share some tips with you guys. Today we're going to be talking about some tips with balancing your work life and your family life together, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity since it's the weekend to kind of give you a closer glimpse into my world and what I'm all about and what I do here. So if you're joining us live or seeing the replay, go ahead and comment below and say hello so I know that you're here. That would be awesome. And hey Michelle, glad you're here. Hey Jermaine, glad you're here as well. I'm over here comfortably sitting on the floor of my little one's bedroom. So today we're talking about tips to balance your family life and your business life. And we're just going to jump right into that. So today's more of a chat, about, how to balance that as a busy mom. Now, everyone out there, if you don't know me, I've been working from home now with my business for, let's see, about 5 years now. I got started with a newborn and a 2-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8 or 9-year-old. So super busy. I was nursing my little one for a long time, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to work right from home with the little ones, never missing a beat of their day. It's been fantastic. And, I always said, where was this opportunity like 13 years ago when I had my oldest one, because I didn't know about home businesses. I never knew about working from home. I just knew about the corporate life, but I'm grateful because I feel like home-based careers is the perfect opportunity and the perfect business for women. I feel like it's really empowering women to have their own financial security and also that flexibility too, to not only, earn income and have a business, successful business, but also maintain your household, with the family and all of that. So today I just wanted to share with you some tips on how you can actually strategize your life and kind of give you a glimpse of what I kind of do on the weekend. So today's going to be like a two-parter. We're going to have one today about balancing family life and your work, but also a part 2 so you can kind of see what I do on Sundays and how I work my day. So So for my Saturdays, I always talk about the importance of having me time when you work from home and you're a home business owner, any type of mompreneur. We always are holding it down. So I always make sure that I have time for me because I need to pour into me, make sure my glass is full before I can be able to pour into others. Others meaning, not just prospects and business-wise, but also into my family, and making sure I can serve them as well, my kids and all of that. So I woke up super early this morning and did my usual things, even though it's the weekend, I still keep it up on the weekend, waking up around 5-ish or so, doing the things right out of bed, the early morning prayers, a little bit of meditation, journaling. I'm a big fan of journaling now. And then just trying to, do visualization and just really get into a positive state of being. Once I did that, since it was Saturday and everyone was still quietly sleeping, then I snuck back in and did rest a little bit more before I started my day. So I took a little rest before I got to get up and do all the things. Now, this morning, it was awesome. I got to hang out with a couple of my girlfriends. We went out for breakfast. If you've seen my Facebook story today, go ahead and jump over there because I did post exactly the beautiful, queen and king-like breakfast that I had. It was awesome hanging out with my girlfriends. So we did that in the morning hours. That was awesome. And then after that, it's a responsibility for me to make sure I take care of my parents, my mom especially now that she's aging. So usually Saturdays is our time. My mom and I, we like to hang out, and I do whatever she needs me to do, basically, being that responsible daughter, taking her where she needs to go, whether it's grocery shopping, things like that. So I make sure I always carve out a few hours of the day just for her and I just to connect. And we do like our grocery shopping together. Maybe she may need to go to the store, Target, or pick up things, post office, the bank, all those little errands and things like that. So we jumped into that. We did all that stuff. My brother sometimes asks me to do things with him, so I'll do things with him as well. And then after I take care of them, and I usually have to come back to my home here. So once I come back, my car is full, because we have a family of 6 here. It's full of groceries, you know, for the whole week. So I have my girls, you know, my troopers there to help me unload that car, you know, stock up the refrigerator, the pantry, and all that stuff. And I said, okay, guys, I've been out the whole day. You've been here with your father. I need at least 1 hour of focus time to work my business. Now, keep in mind, that wasn't the only time that I worked my business. I was very intentional. I knew I had a very busy Saturday, like always. So what I do is I always have in my purse, I have information about, let's see, I have information about the business opportunity. I have information about the service I offer, and I always keep that information with me because you never know who you're going to meet. So you have to be intentional about your business and make sure you have things with you, whether it's in your car, your purse, your back pocket, something like that, so I can connect and make connections with people outside. Also, I keep my to-do list. You know, my to-do list didn't just have the things that I need to accomplish today, but it also had like my grocery list, you know, so I stay in my budget and all of that. But it also had prospects, you know, the prospects that I want to call, because you never know what happens in the day. Sometimes you may have a down moment, or you're waiting in line, or you're waiting in the car for your brother to go get what he needs from the store, and you know, I make sure I'm intentional, and I always have a list there for me. So if I have like maybe a pocket of time of 10 minutes, I say, okay, within 10 minutes I can do, you know, these 5 dials or 10 dials, depending, you know. So I'll go ahead and knock those out. So that's what I did. So I went ahead and in between all of the driving from here to there to there to there, you know, just driving all over the city, making sure I made connections, you know, even if it's just voicemails, just planting seeds, you know, or returning back to people, you know, who responded via email. I work completely from my phone, from my car, which is awesome. Keep in mind, even before I made it to the breakfast with my girlfriends, I had 2 conversations with teammates here. So that's awesome that you can kind of work it in the nooks and crannies of your day. So you're not completely, you know, not touching your business. Yes, touch your business, but it doesn't have to be for a full 5 hours. You know, I kind of do it here and there sporadically throughout the day, but it's with intention though, because I know that I want to call X amount of people, connect with these amount of people, you know, connect with some of my teammates, things like that. So, and then after going back to when I returned back home, I said, guys, I need to have at least 1 hour. They know when mommy needs focus time, I need to have at least 1 solid, sometimes 2 solid hours on the weekends, just to really knock out what I need to do, because I do have a webinar that I'm preparing for my team for this Wednesday. So that takes work to prepare, you know, so you have to get all your content together, your slides and all of that. So I prepared that, so I feel good about that, taken care of. Now, I said, okay, after that, guys, after that 1 hour, we can hang out. You know, we can do, you know, we can talk and chat and everything. And they always want to share stories. But when you come back home, you know, ladies, you know, when you come back home and you haven't been home for a while, and they just been home with their father, ooh, it's a tsunami, right? Do you ever feel me like that? You know, if you do, give me a thumbs up here. You return, it's like, what happened? Because when I play with the kids, you know, we put away the toys, we do that, you know, we make sure we move on to the next task. When you come home after being away for hours, you almost regret, like, why did I even go out? But you say, you know something, when you're a busy work-at-home mom, mompreneur, you learn to just kind of let it go. It's just like, breathe in, Michelle, breathe out, and think about that early morning meditation. It's all good, okay? So I just basically continue doing my playing with the kids and connecting like that. Got a little bit to eat, but right now I'm craving some tea. I don't know if you guys are tea drinkers, but I like to have tea in the evening times. It kind of just calms me down. I like chai or mint or something like that with milk. So I need to go grab some of that in just a little bit. But anyways, so we connected, but I said, okay, guys, I need to jump on and do my Facebook Live. So I was trying to think, what's the cleanest room that I could make sure that I can make this happen? So I said the kids' room. If I turned the camera the other way, you would probably be doing like that emoji like this, you know? So I just said, okay, let's just position it this way. But anyways, it's all good because tomorrow is just another day. And actually this weekend's kind of an exception because it's actually a long holiday weekend for my girls. They actually have not only Monday off, but they have an extended Tuesday off. So they are pumped and they're excited. It's amazing how much energy they have, right? But anyway, so going back to being productive and having some tips, like what I like to do is once I told the kids I needed 1 hour to work my business, what I've used to be really making sure I'm productive within that 1 hour is I use my timer on my phone. And I feel that sometimes we can spend too much time on one task and not being able to jump onto the other task. So I say, okay, I need to work on this webinar for Wednesday. I set my phone timer for a full 60 minutes, 1 hour, and so that when it dings, I need to just be done with it. And sometimes I might add like another 5 or 10 minutes or so, but I know I need to, you know, be quicker because I promised them. That's the thing. When you work from home, your mom, you have to, if you make a promise to your kids that you're going to be, you know, in the other room doing some focus work for just an hour, you need to make sure you do it for the hour and that's it, and be done with it, because they are waiting for you to interact with them. So I use that timer a lot, and it's not just like on the weekends, but even throughout the weekday. If I say, okay, I'm going to jump on social media, I'm going to post a few things, I'm going to connect with some of my teammates, go to the chat messaging and like some posts, I want to do it for maybe just 30 minutes, you know, a couple times throughout the day, because I feel like if you don't use the timer, you can be on there for hours. And same thing when you check emails. Sometimes you'll have a slew of 100 or so emails and you don't know which one to go. You're going through and you spend your whole day responding, but no really good productive activity within your business, right? So I like to use that timer to say, okay, I'm going to jump on my email, and just for 20 minutes I'm just going to be doing email correspondence, and that's all done. So that's my big tip here is make sure you have a timer for your business, not just on the weekends, but on the weekdays as well. And then when you are busy and you know it's going to be a busy day or a busy weekend, that you always go outside prepared. You know, be intentional about working your business, and have information with you all the time, you know, in your back pocket, your purse, your car, things like that. You know, have connections with people outside, smile. You know, it's kind of, you know, nowadays people, they don't really communicate with each other. You know, they just kind of walk by, they don't even give a smile. It's really sad, but just smile, say hello, say good morning. You know, it's refreshing when someone like positive walks by and says good morning or gives you a compliment. You know, do that, interact with people. It's, you know, part of this industry here. And then making sure that you do have time, that you do make some time for your family as well. You know, ultimately you're doing this business for them, so you want to make sure that you have time for them. And usually on these long weekends like this, we have movie night. I know last night we had a movie night, which was really cool. Today is just kind of chillax day, but I'm really, you know, needing my tea right now. I'm feeling it because I didn't have any tea all day. And the girls, they like to drink tea with me as well. We kind of have like tea parties, I would say. So that's just like some of my tips for balancing work and life. And like I said, today is just part 1. I'll be bringing to you guys Facebook Live Challenge Day 7 actually tomorrow. And it's going to be part 2 with some more tips for you for balancing your work life and your family life. So hopefully this was helpful, more like sort of like a chat with you guys, just to kind of give you a closer look into Michelle's world with working from home. But I'm glad you guys joined us here. So if you did enjoy this message, feel free to give me a thumbs up, comment below, say the word yes, and also let me know what was your biggest takeaway as well from what I shared with you today. It would be awesome to see that. If you know of someone that you feel that this message could benefit, go ahead and tag them in this video. And if you're looking for more great training, tips, work at home inspiration, all that good stuff, and even a free ebook, go ahead and jump over to my blog. It's michelleeship.com. Again, it's michelleeship.com. I look forward to connecting with you guys tomorrow. Have a good night now. Bye.